I was gonna do like the audio clicks. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do that, but it's all recording on the same thing.
You want to repeat that joke, Adam?
No, I'm good. I don't think anybody wants to hear that joke.
I'll do it. Okay.
Oh.
So,
Anyways, as I look over to the window, over her shoulder, I notice the light coming into the room has a distinctly orange tint. I have lost my mouse. There it is. Even here, time doesn't stand still, just like it does most places, because that's what time does. Oh, there's a timer right there. That's pretty.
I can't remember the voice I was doing.
Huh. Time's gone quickly.
It has.
Sorry?
Right. She's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun is starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of time.
Yo, sorry, Hisao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long.
I quickly move to allay her concern. I know, it's okay. The library is still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case.
Man, bitch, it might be. Also, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays.
Bitch, it might be, but to be precise. A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her.
It was my pleasure. Deuces. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you where the library is?
I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it all right.
That's such a good impression. People are actually going to wonder if you're black.
Or Texan.
Or Texas.
That too.
Well, unless my navigational skills fail me, which they seem to have a habit of doing.
It's alright. I was gonna be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you.
This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks, bruh.
No problem, bro.
As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that's been slipped in the handle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation. Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the right to the library. There was no right in there. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor, rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with a distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old-world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms.
Yuko, are you here?
She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course, Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction.
Oh.
Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. I don't know how you can have a quiet wail, but that's alright.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know if you want to do that for her. The origin, apparently the librarian, who's wearing lingerie, I think,
that's pajamas?
over top of a shirt, I don't know, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention.
Hi, Lily! How can I help you?
I don't know if you want to do that.
I don't know either.
Her voice is strained in failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head.
Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound.
It's nothing. I just hit my head.
bitch.
I see I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for the pencil, I dropped it when I was looking for both of them, and then you came in to surprise me.
Dog, are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know.
It's okay. Sorry for making you worry.
Oh, shit.
This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me.
You really want to do that voice?
Her voice is strained.
She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter.
Give me the next one. Give me another girl. Please tell me there's going to be one more girl at least.
Yeah, there's a couple more.
good.
There's 2 more, specifically.
Yes, it's worse things have happened.
The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression. And then she shuffles some papers around on the counter, for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly.
Oh, Lily, did you get my message?
A messenger.
Oh yeah, message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived?
Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but...
Amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure, she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does.
I can feel my testicles raise every time I do this.
Different voice, man.
Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry.
The way she can so quickly shift between moods, is a little unsettling.
He's with me. Yuko, this is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian.
Pleased to meet you.
Hisao, right? Hisao, pleased to meet you too, Hisao. Am I dyslexic?
For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget.
Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library?
Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror.
Okay.
Some burps everywhere.
Please, Lily, I don't know if he could be interested in this is too much responsibility.
Oh, man.
How's it any responsibility at all? I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are.
But
So there are a lot of books in Braille here? I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to, not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense.
Well, I think that about the third or fourth in Yamaka's libraries is either in Braille or audio.
Makes sense, given all the blind students that'd be here. Now I'm starting to turn black. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place?
never go back.
Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why.
It's not the only thing that's adequately endowed.
Yeah, buddy.
They spend more. They spend more on new books. They spend more on new books than on my salary. And then I have to organize and shelve them all.
You got more. Why are you
It's
doing
so
this?
troublesome, and then they waste so much. I wish I could just quit this job.
A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Yeah, I think so.
Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you, bro.
Bruh. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Devon is currently dying. He was gargling some water and decided that his body didn't want to swallow.
What a broke-ass bitch.
Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of books in the random order.
I'm okay.
Occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here.
Oh, okay. I'm alright.
The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is. A library.
Just label this episode as I'm okay.
It's as if the calm mood in the room... It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily in snuck with us in here. Unless it was here to begin with. Something about it that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks, ready, set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. Character coming up.
Okay.
You ready for another voice?
Hang on.
This one can be like
Yes, this
quiet
one's gonna be
mumbling.
sexy.
Quiet mumbling.
Oh, burn face. Okay, good.
Just quiet mom.
It's the dark-haired. Don't call her burn face. It's rude.
Okay.
She prefers to be scar challenged.
Scar challenge. I'm visually impaired.
Complexionally challenged.
The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She is a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts, looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am shocked. I divert my eyes to the book in her hands before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself, and I remember what I walked up to her for.
Well, I don't really want to get in her pants because I'm decided already that I'm going to
Probably scarred up anyway.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm just being realistic. Yes, that was a step too far, I understand.
First one.
Hi, I'm new here. Hisao Nakai. We're in the same class. I just transferred here the other day. Maybe you don't remember? I did a self-introduction, too. The girl doesn't say a word, but simply stares at me, wide-eyed. I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. So, what's your name?
Haniko.
Heineko? That's not even close, man.
Hanako.
Good. Thank you. Her speech is stuttering so quiet that it is barely audible, even in a still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako, eh? So what are you reading? She gently tips the book backwards so I can read the title, at the same time hiding her face behind it. She must have noticed me staring before. Life of Pi. I've never heard of it before. What's it about?
A tiger and a boy.
Oh, close enough.
I'm on a boat.
You're just talking for her? That can work.
I didn't read.
Give your voice a break. I can see this taking some time.
I'm a boat.
Sounds interesting. Is it any good? She nods from behind the book, but stays silent. She looks kinda tense, a bit like Yuko earlier, but in a different way. More like petrified with terror, I'd say.
I never want to be that librarian again.
So the mystery delinquent girl turned out to be anything but, and she is quivering in a way that makes it look like she's mortally afraid of me. The only way out of this, as far as I can tell, is to try to get a normal conversation going.
Or just stop.
Is it a library book? I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many.
No. it's mine.
Oh, so do you come here often? A huge blush spreads on Hanako's face, and her eyes widen far larger than I thought it was possible for eyes to do. Uh-oh, did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as a feeble attempt to pick her up? I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
I've got to go do something.
Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away.
Great.
Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls.
Oh.
Hey, did you notice a girl run past here?
Okay, let's do this.
What do you think?
Go ahead, Dad.
Ask the blind chick if she saw anything.
I felt something move past.
I wouldn't feel anyone move past me. This is you.
This is you.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Why don't the blind girl ask what she looks like?
Well, she was labeled librarian last time, so okay.
Maybe. I didn't see what she looked like.
Long, dark hair, kind of shy. She had some scars on her face.
You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you?
Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her.
Sure. I just hold on to the books until you come back.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I have to explain it some other time.
I never had it explained in my run-through, by the way. Right. I'll see you later, then.
No.
Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I'm
No.
glad I sent the blind girl to chase someone down.
God damn it.
'Cause that makes sense.
I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong?
What did you do?
Nothing. I just talked to her, tried to get to know her. Didn't even manage to get started. Yuko sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before.
I guess you weren't wrong. So much tactless.
Tactless.
Yeah, tact, you fuck. That girl is a bit of a special case, and it's just like she'll never really talk to anyone.
I can't do the voice anymore because they fucking threw up. They didn't need to know that.
Gross.
Isn't that a bit strange?
An overshare?
Do a different frickin' voice.
I'm dedicated.
You're dedicated
Fuck.
to stupidity.
Have you met me?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Oh, snap.
Ouch. Happy birthday to me.
I wonder if it's just how she is, I think.
Wait,
Close one.
how was the first girl voiced?
Misha?
Yeah.
Similar to that.
Fuck.
It was more like a...
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yuko doesn't sound all
Holy-
that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. Perhaps I was being a little tactless after all. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, like she wants to say something to that, but resists it.
I think it's an elephant in the room if you feel that way.
Yes, high-pitched mumbling. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily.
What? Did it sound stupid?
Yes. No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around.
Thank God.
People who have papers on their desks really like doing that.
Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Are you fingering your leg?
My vagina.
Gross.
It's a man
You laugh, don't you?
I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else.
I see. Well, I find a hobby in just finding lingerie to wear around all day.
It's a good hobby.
For instance, look at what I'm wearing.
Lingerie over top of a sweater.
It counts.
But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. She doesn't say anything else, so I guess that's why they call, or I guess this is what they call, tact.
Thank God.
Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl my pockets for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startled me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock.